Digital storm, endless nights, carburetors and coffee. Digital display, carburetors and coffee, coming out to play. Ignition switch, lightning fast, updating the world, nothing surpassed. Burning rubber, breaking the seal. Virtual world, brutal and real. Violent streams, in blinding light. Bridging truth, in midnight fight. Comets flood, in endless spree. Feeding the fire for all to spread. Drinking the brew, thoughts unleashed. Coppers and the thieves, scandals beseeched. Fuel to the fire, screens alight. Holy sermons, midnight rites. On the web, chaos reigns. Truth and lies flowing like veins. Viewers thirst, rage and might. Digital storm, endless nights. Carburetors and coffee. Digital display. Carburetors and coffee, coming out to play. Owls on the screen, alone in the dark. Coffee in hand, hit start with a spark. Roaring engines, news of the day. Keyboard warrior, fury on display. Talking cars with a madman's gleam. Ripping the news, carting the stream. Carrying events, ruthless and cold. Caffeine fueled, heart cold and bold. With all the web, chaos reigns. Truth and lies flowing like veins. Viewers thirst, rage and might. Digital storm, endless night. Carburetors and coffee. Digital display. Carburetors and coffee, coming out to play. Ignition switch, lightning fast, updating the world, nothing surpassed. Burning rubber, breaking the seal. Virtual world, brutal and real. Violent streams, in blinding light. Raging truth, in midnight fight. Common flood, in endless spree. Feeding the fire for all to see. Drinking the brew, thoughts unleashed. Coppers and the thieves, scandals besieged. Carburetors and coffee, morning, noon, and night. Carburetors and coffee, time to win the fight. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and bolts. 1 man and 12 volts. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and bolts. 1 man and 12 volts. Carbs and coffee. And coffee, morning, noon, and night. Carburetors and coffee, time to win the fight. Maxwell House, chock full of nuts. Dark vultures on those open cuts, because it's time to win the fight. Carburetors and coffee, morning, noon, and night. Carburetors and coffee, time to win the fight. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and bolts. 1 man and 12 volts. Coffee, fuel, caffeine, and bolts. 1 man and 12 volts. Carbs and coffee.
Well, hello, everyone. It's me. It's moi. All right. Thank you for being here. Gonna do some shout outs. Of course, my girl, Laura. And I want to thank Horror of Horror. And that is Carla. That's what I like to call her. Yeah, it's Carla. Wayne and my brother Michael is here. And Dennis, my brother. My brother from another mother. I'm looking over at my special guest today. And we're going to introduce my special guest in a moment. But right now they're being quiet. Is it Marty? Maybe it's Marty. All right, Michael. That's Michael Burkeen. Thanks for being here, buddy. And I think that's it for shout-outs right now. And I just want to thank everybody for being here. Let me reduce this so... Oh, wait, no. Hang on a second, guys. I'm doing... Oh, I got to get my docs going. That's what I got to do. All right, there we go. I want to thank everyone for being here. So Marty, my engineer, is not here today. I'm just gonna be forward with you. It's not Marty. He's not here today. So, I got my coffee. Do you have your coffee? I got mine. Should we wait till the second hour to bring in the special guest? All right, I told my special guest to keep quiet. I got the mic off for my special guest. Marty's a slacker. Yes, that's right, Laura. Actually, I'm debating if I should fire Marty, keep him around, or what. It's not because he's not a good engineer or a good producer. I have been doing everything myself on the OBS and everything. It is a little difficult doing it myself, trying to read chat, but I'm glad that I have my guest here today, because my guest is going to help with chat, just in case I miss questions today. So... yeah, my special guest is Carrie King. I wish my special guest doesn't know who Carrie King is, Wayne. We do, though. Us guitar players do. All right, without further ado, let me introduce my special guest. My special guest is very special. In fact, she's the most special guest that I could possibly ever have. My wife, Michelle.
Hello, everyone.
And first of all, so can everybody hear her?
Hello.
So this is my wife, Michelle. Yes, drum roll. That's my wife, Michelle. And maybe people have heard me talk about her in chat, maybe not, but this is my significant other. And my buddy Dennis, he's still on recovery from a procedure that he had. Dennis, I hope you're doing better today, buddy. He's on the mend. He will be sitting in this chair with me eventually when he gets better. And yeah, Dennis, once you're better, buddy, you'll be sitting right here and we'll be talking and chit-chatting. Well, maybe you'll be sitting a little bit more right there, but Dennis will be talking cars and we'll be chit-chatting and stuff. But I asked my wife if she wanted to be in today and chat. And maybe you guys, if you had any questions about a successful marriage. No, what we're going to do is just have some fun today. And I thought maybe I actually found a cool thing before we started the show, a little trivia thing about cars. But I figured, you know what? If you guys had anything, yeah, you'll be there soon, Dennis. Sure. What? You're only dude, you're only really 10 minutes away, to be honest with you. So we could just ask Michelle to leave. She'll make us popcorn or something, and you could sit here. But yeah, but no, dude, I hope you're on the mend, and once you are, you'll be sitting here. And but yeah, if you guys have any questions for us, but what I was thinking, what we could do is we could talk about my wife, her dealing with my sort of car obsession. I don't have it that much anymore, but when I used to, I would come in, at least was it once a month, with a trailer, with a car on a trailer.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And you wouldn't say a word. Oh, I wish Dennis, I wish you were here so you could recite that motorcycle story. Do you remember the motorcycle thing?
No.
When he brought the motorcycle over?
Oh.
I bet you Dennis right now is when you said,
Oh, and he pulled up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, did you know that he crashed that just before he came here?
Oh, no.
Yeah, that he wiped out on it.
Wow.
Yeah. This is why I wanted you sitting there so I didn't have to do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can move a little bit.
No, it's okay.
I can
No,
just,
because the camera
angle to you.
But okay, so by the way, if I'm missing something because I see a question, yes, Carla, I do. As a matter of fact, I put it away. I have probably 20 to 30 probably unbuilt. So if you can help me with the chat so that I don't miss questions. Carla. Yeah, guys, let's do the whole Kenny Biddle thing with the Q, the question. They'll put a capital Q.
Okay.
So that you could see oh, there's a question.
Okay.
So Carla asked me if I do model cars. Yes, and I have 2 that were built and I put them away because I had so many die casts. Honey, maybe you could chime in on this with how many die cast cars that I have.
Jeez.
That I put them all away. I put them in totes. Yes. Oh,
That's a lot.
My dad's in here.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad. Yeah, and my dad helped add to that collection. I don't collect so much anymore. Oh, you know what? I do have. They're over there. My model cars over there. Mm-hmm. I'll have to go grab them. One is a Mustang and one is a Super Bee that I built. But yeah, I have a Knight Rider, that a 40 Ford that I have to build. I probably will never get around to building them. And yes, Michael Burkeen, you're right. He is senior and I'm junior. So now you guys know my last name. But you guys know my last name anyway because we're friends on Facebook. So, but yeah. So I know people are they don't know if they should give out their last name, but whatever. I don't care. Wayne Dawson. We know who you are. Yeah, buy me a coffee. You know what? I forgot to put the link in this time. Nobody's going to buy me a coffee. Nobody cares. So I didn't put it in the description this time. I will next time. It doesn't matter. I'd rather just have fun and talk cars and talk successful marriage. Let me see. question.
Wayne's got a question.
Yeah. Go ahead, read it, honey.
Okay.
I need coffee.
Does Bill leave car parts all around the house?
Let her answer that.
Not usually. No, I mean, there may be like a flashlight once in a while, like a wrench or something when he's coming in to grab coffee, and then sometimes he like leaves it on the table.
That's true. Like, I did leave I put, as Wayne, as you guys call it, a spanner. Oh, I left one in my back pocket. I never put wrenches in my back pocket, but I did. And then I came in the house, and then I stayed in the house, and I put it on the shelf, and then I left it there. But I never do that. No, I think the property is mine and the house is yours. That's the way that I feel is like pretty much she could do what she wants with the house except for like this room down here.
Yeah, it's like tools and stuff like that aren't really conducive to like my decorating. So like when they're left on a shelf or a table, I kind of move them, and he's like, "Where's my stuff?" So
or
yeah.
sometimes when she says her decorating, you know what we should do, which means me. But for the most part, she's very handy and she does it herself.
Yeah.
She did the hardwood flooring, so I don't want to do any carpentry work. I despise carpentry work, although I am good at it.
Yeah, you are.
I'm very good at it, but I hate doing it.
Yep.
So anyway, my daughter, you guys already saw this on the last one. She had this made on Amazon for Christmas, but this is my old logo when I was called Carbs and Coffee, but she went on my, she went on Facebook and took that.
Oh yeah,
on
she
my
went
Facebook
on your profile, yeah.
and took that off there and made that for me. But yeah.
Yep.
So, I do have like car parts that are like in a pile in the backyard that are like rotors and drums and stuff and like old alternators, and they're mostly like Porsche parts, like old 944 or 924 parts. And actually I have like Porsches that are like body shells, and like I use those as like a bin, as we call them dumpsters, but you guys call them like a bin. And I put like the parts in there just because like, yeah. No transmissions in the tub, Carla, or
Yeah,
Laura. Nope.
I was just reading that.
Nope. Just, and because those parts are kind of valuable, even though they're junk, I don't throw them out because they can be rebuilt, and there is probably a part inside those transmissions or a housing that people someday will need. So I don't
Yeah.
chuck them. So
Well, he does put some things in the tub, like the plastics to like snowmobiles or for like not snowmobiles, but like four-wheelers,
Yeah, you're right.
stuff like that.
yeah.
He cleans
well,
off.
when I was working on snowmobiles too.
Yep.
Yeah. I worked on so many different things. Yeah, like if I needed to wash them, but yeah, if, like during the winter when I couldn't pressure wash it. But that's because I don't have a parts washer, and I really need to get a parts washer. So yeah.
So Dad says hi. Hi everyone to everyone.
Yep, my dad's in the chat. So Dad is Dad. So my dad won't be on here too much longer, I don't think. Neither will my brother Mike, unless Sven Gulli is a program out of Chicago. The host Sven Gulli. My Sven Gulli mug is around here
It's
somewhere.
over there in the corner.
Oh yeah. Hey Dad. My dad bought me this. He had this made for me. I keep my pens and stuff in here because I don't like drinking out of it because I don't want it broken. But Carla, you probably like this. But that's Sven Gulli. And he's a host to a program where they watch old movies and stuff like that. But anyway, my dad had this made for me, but they should be signing off here around 8 o'clock. Dad didn't say hi to you? He probably didn't see it, Mike. I text him and he doesn't see my texts, so. Yeah,
It's a little delayed.
well, it will be for you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay.
So, yeah, and so also Carla, what was that? that guy's name, Will something. I remember Will. She was like showing this artwork that this guy did, like He-Man and stuff like that. Will something. That was really cool, Carla, on your live that guy made. Really neat stuff. If you want to plug that down in there. All right, Michael, I see your question. Michael says, question. So I guess that means there isn't any fenders behind the couch. No fenders. There is fenders behind us that way, though. There's a couple Fender Stratocasters, if you know what those are. I know Wayne does. I got a Made in America one and a Made in Mexico. And actually, the Mexican-made Fender Stratocaster I like playing better than the American one. It plays better, actually. I like the way it plays better. So, yeah, Dad, Mike, can you see where it says Michael Divins? That's your son. Yep. Yes, Carla. Will Breesley or Bresley? I think it's Breesley. I think you said it. So, yeah. Dead Time Creations. Oh, you framed them today? Okay, cool. Yeah, she had like a huge poster, the Garfield one. I think, what was my favorite that you showed? Probably, I don't know, probably the thing on the wall behind you. That was probably my favorite. But I like the stickers because they reminded me of, like, if you look up Ratfink, he's a character for, like, race cars and stuff. That's what that reminded me of, which was really neat for, like, 50s, 60s era hot rod stuff. So that's what it reminded me of. It was really cool. So, Michael plays guitar too. Cool. Michael, what's your choice of axe, as they say? Japanese Fenders are pretty good. I have a Japanese Fender as well. My father bought that for me on my 18th birthday. I still have it. It's a Japanese, it's called a, what is it called? It's a special one, special edition. They made very few of them. It's called like a progressive or something like that. But I still have it. It's made in Japan. It's very rare. I still have it. Let me see. Okay, that's his Instagram. All right, thanks, Carla. Michael. Mike, when you text Dad, does he text you back? Orko, yeah, that was him, Orko. Yeah, I was never so much into He-Man, but I always liked the Grayskull guy. My friend was super into it. He had the castle of Grayskull where it came apart, and he had all the figurines and everything. Yeah, he's cool. I prefer the acoustic, and I'm thinking of getting a Dreadnought before long. Yeah, I have, I don't know, I probably have like 5 acoustics. I have a 12-string Takamine. I have a Gretsch, which I really like. I played that's a really nice guitar. But when I bought it, it had 13s on it, and it was super hard to play. And then I put 11s on it, and I was like, man, why is this thing so... I couldn't stand it. Then I put 11s on it, and it was way better to play, way easier to play. Yeah, so those are... All my guitars are pretty much behind us, or that way. This one behind me is a pretty rare guitar. You can't find these anymore. It's called the Rev, and you can't find these anymore. Let's see, Dennis. Dennis who? Dennis Geo. What have you been working on lately? Any projects? Yeah, dude, what did I just... Actually, Hunter's... The Saab is giving us some trouble. It's got a bad misfire, so we threw some... First, we're keeping it KISS. Super simple. We started with spark plugs, and they looked fine, but we put them in anyway. And then, of course, we put some coils in it. Well, we didn't put them in yet. We're going to put them in tomorrow. And guess what we're going to do, Dennis? You are going to be so proud of me. By the way, an inspection is up, and that's triggering a check engine light. And we're both like nervous about this car. When he gets on it, the turbo stumbles. So it's trigger to check engine light, and it says sooted spark plugs. It's the most ridiculous code. Anyway, change the spark plugs. The plugs look good, so we changed them anyway. I told him to drive it. Still doing the same thing. Then, so now we just got the coils in, $130 a piece. So we got them online. We got the genuine Mitsubishi Saab ones, so we got the good ones. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then, like I said, you're going to be proud of me. We're going to put in new coil springs in the back. Dennis knows what I'm talking about because ever since I've owned the car. We've owned that car for 9 years now. Let's see, 2016 I bought that car. And it's been driving around on a busted rear spring. So we got new springs for it, Dennis. You'll be happy. I say that because Dennis is my guy who puts it up on the lift and goes, I don't know. So, yeah. Usually, but sometimes it takes a bit. Yeah, he does me too. So, but Dad will go like this, I never got it. No, Dad, I texted you. Nope. And then he'll like go, let me see. And he'll pull out his phone, and then he'll go, oh, yeah, you did. That's what Dad does. But Michael Burkeen. Right now I'm playing on a Hondo Hummingbird acoustic from 2004. Actually, dude, you know what? My brother, not this brother here, but my other brother, his first guitar was a Hondo. His first electric guitar was a Hondo. And those were made in Japan when they first came out. The early, the 80s, those were made in Japan, and those were really good guitars. So... yeah, much overdue. I can't wait to get that out of there, to be honest with you. I mean, you didn't notice it, but yeah, we got new ones. So, and I got the good ones because my son's driving the car. If it was me, I would have just bought the El Cheapos, but I got the good ones. They were actually kind of expensive. So, I don't know if there's a blooper reel. I don't. My wife doesn't like the blooper reels. So, but yeah, I would like there to be a blooper reel. Anybody have any questions for my wife? My wife talks a lot. She's being quiet right now. How about coffee? Anybody drinking coffee? Stop making fun of me. You know I don't like that. My dad says.
Poor Dad. We love you, Dad.
Yeah, I love my dad. Dad, you know what? You can come over tomorrow. We got to work out in the garage and work on your grandson's car. You can do that. Did you see Laura's question?
No, I missed that. Sorry. I was listening to you.
Oh, right. So Michael says, so I'm about to lose 2 viewers because 3 minutes till Svengoolie. What is on Svengoolie tonight, Mike? Are you going to answer Laura how you put up with me? Jeez.
I'm sorry. I'm making sure I'm answering the right question here. So, well.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out which one I should Okay.
Right.
How do I put up with Bill? Well, I just do. I have lots of patience, I guess.
She does a lot of praying.
Yeah, I do. I pray all the time.
So without getting into any of that stuff, because that's not what like this show is about, I'm just going to say this, that she's a prayer warrior.
Yes.
If people have gifts, she's a prayer warrior. So, so Wayne asks, have you done any extravagant customized cars? Yes, Wayne. I used to work for a guy, and you guys can look him up on YouTube and Google. His name is Dave Tucci. He is a car builder. He did a project with Jesse James. He was on that show. What's the show that Jesse James had? Where he did the show where they built the hot dog cart, and then they succeed, or Jesse James shoots them with like a minigun and blows them up, or they get like tools and welder. It was like in the early 2000s. He did that show with Jesse James, and I don't know if they succeeded. Oh, it was a hot dog cart dragster, and I don't know if they won or not. I think Jesse James ended up shooting that with a minigun because they didn't succeed. They have to build it in 3 days or something like that, or 24 hours. Yeah. Oh, Monster Garage. That's it. Yep. So he was on that show. But anyway, Dave has done the SEMA. He does it every year. He does SEMA. And I worked for Dave. And I learned like all my welding skills, if you want to call it that. But I didn't go to school for any of that stuff. But I learned my fab work and everything. And I worked on a Lincoln Zephyr. It was a 1930s Lincoln Zephyr. I put the windows in that. We sectioned it. So I don't know what happened to that car because I ended up leaving like on good terms. I was just doing the dental field, and then I called him up and I wanted to learn how to build hot rods. So I ended up working there. It was just too much. I remember I ended up running out of gas on the thruway, and just that day I was just like, I had enough of this, like working and moonlighting there and all this stuff. So I once in a while I'll like text Dave and say hi to him and stuff. But yeah, Dave's a cool dude. He taught me a ton of stuff. And he actually designed a car that Hot Wheels makes. Long story short, Hot Wheels ended up not calling it like the Tucci truck, but they took his design and made it their own because they changed a couple things, and now it's not his. That's a whole other story. I probably shouldn't talk about it because there was like legal things. But anyways, really, really interesting story. But yeah. So, and then there was a 56 Nomad that I worked on. It was a twin turbo. It was probably putting out about 1,200 horse. That car was awesome. And I do have pictures and stuff too that I have. Maybe someday, like on a live show or something, I'll share it. But anyway, I'm missing stuff. Go ahead.
Just a lot of
yeah, it's okay. Just go down the line and I'll get to them.
Let's see. First, I want to say thank you to Carla. That was sweet. Thank you.
Would she say that you're?
She said I was cute.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so
I married up, Carla. Let's just put it that way. I married up.
So
looks like this is my cold coffee. Sorry.
Looks like Michael's joking around, but he said, "So what's Bill's bad habit?" And then he said, "Just kidding, buddy. I know you don't have any." LOL. So
Michael.
No, yeah, that's his bad habit. It's the coffee.
Yeah.
He's got to have around the clock. Well, almost.
Actually, to be honest with you, I didn't really want this tonight.
Yeah.
I already had I say 2 pots of coffee, but it only fills up 2. So 4 cups of coffee.
Right. So it's
2 this morning, 2 before we went on, and then now it's this. And I really didn't want any, but she said, "Do you want any coffee?" And I said, "Yeah, because it's carburetors and coffee. Mm-hmm. It's like the persona. Plus, this is going to be the tradition because my daughter gave me this cup, and it's special to me." Mm-hmm. And then also this shirt my sister gave me, but I also I couldn't find my other one that my other daughter made me another shirt. So I always want to make sure that I have something that one of my girls or somebody gave me something.
Yes.
I know it's silly, but anyways, when I do a video, I also want to have like coffee. Mm-hmm. Because I do love coffee, but like,
well, it's your signature.
Yeah, it's like, why is this guy called Carburetors and Coffee? First of all, he doesn't do anything on a carburetor, and then he's not drinking coffee. Why? Like, what's the deal? So, anyways, yeah, that's why. Like, yeah, isn't it, Dennis? This is in my merch shop, and no, I don't have a merch shop, but yeah, isn't it cool? You guys should have these at Silver City, and just be drinking out of these. All right, go ahead, honey.
All right, let's see. Want me just to jump to the questions?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Laura says, "Bill, what do you think of that car pic I sent you? It looked like a Batman caddy."
It's okay. I'm kind of more of a traditionalist. To be honest with you, I don't really like theme cars, and I don't like overdone cars. Like that Nova that Nova that you posted, that 71 Nova, and I commented that was gorgeous. I'm more of that. Like most of the time, if somebody said, "Would you like vanilla or chocolate ice cream?" I always say vanilla. So that's kind of like, for example, there's no sugar in this coffee. It's very little cream, and then after the cream washes out, the next pour that I have is just black coffee. So I'm very minimalist, and if they said, "Do you want a 1200 horsepower engine or do you want one that has 400 horse?" I would probably say, "Give me the 400 horse so that I can use it on the road," because 1200 is not. I won't be able to use this car. It's just run a camera around it and put it on your TikTok. So that's kind of the answer. I know it's a long-winded answer, but yeah.
Okay, so there's another question here. Wayne Dawson, he says, if Bill was a car, which car would he be?
Porsche 911.
Well,
but I'll let you answer that.
okay, so I would probably say a Porsche 911, but sometimes he surprises me.
How about let's go on personality. By the way, Wayne is in the UK. It is probably, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for Wayne right now. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate you sticking around. Thank you.
Yeah, so I would have normally said a 911 Porsche, but sometimes you surprise me because he'll see a car that he really, really likes on TV, and then he'll say, "You know what? I really would like that car. That's like my favorite car, but it's not a Porsche at all." So it kind of surprises me that sometimes he says that. But by his personality,
yeah, that's the thing. If you had to go don't pick a like what I like, pick like a personality, a car like personality. Like, would it be a muscle car?
I don't know. I think
would it be a sloppy car?
No, I have a car that pops in my head that I don't know. I just want to say Jaguar. I don't know why. I think
really?
Jaguar. I don't know.
Like an XKE. Jeff's in here. Hi, Jeff. How you doing, buddy? Was it Champagne's Supernova? Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Well, I don't know. That's a compliment, honey. Thanks.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say like, "Oh yeah, it's a broken down F-150 or something."
No, because I think you would appreciate having a Jaguar. That's why. I think it's just the type of car.
I do want an X-Type. Anybody who doesn't know what that is, it's an all-wheel drive, like a 2005 all-wheel drive Jag, but they're like super problematic.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like newer style Jag either. I'm talking about old school, an
XKE with the long front end.
Like old, yeah.
Yeah, that's an XKE.
Yeah.
With the V12 or an inline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that dark.
You hear that,
green.
Wayne? My wife's putting me up there with like the.
So classy.
Yeah. A Jaguar. All right,
let's see. Sorry, I gotta get back to these questions here.
It's wicked hot in here.
Yeah, it's getting hot. It's only on low too.
Can you turn that
Yeah,
off?
I'll go do that.
Thanks. All right, so I'll try and see what the chat-a-bit jig is. Bill goes. Sorry. Yes, Jeff, you asked if this was Mrs. Bill. Yes, it is. This is my wife, Michelle. I'm following in your footsteps, dude. Honey, where did you leave off?
Where did I leave off? Let's see. It was about
What do you think?
type
Okay,
of car
right.
would you be? That was the last question I came up with.
Okay, yeah, where Wayne was. All right, show some that. Yeah, and then Laura wants people to punch that like button in the face. Let me see. Yeah, and then hey Bill. Yep, there's Jeff. Laura is on it. And Jeff. When Bill goes for blood work, coffee comes out. That's true. That mug is fantastic. Thank you, Dennis. Carla says, I'm blessed. I am. Thank you. I know a couple of sisters that have bad habits. My father.
Oh.
Dad, I get it. I don't know if they're still in here, but do you get it? I know a couple sisters that have bad habits. Like the things they wear as a habit.
Yeah.
You don't think it's funny?
Yeah. Dad's always throwing jokes out, so you know.
Okay, Michael Burking got it. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. See. All right. We're on Michael Burking's question. If you could drive any car from any TV show, what would it be? Oh wow.
Oh.
I would go with either go with Knight Rider
Yes.
or the General Lee.
That's what I was gonna say, Knight Rider.
or I'm gonna say it's gonna be three things. I'm gonna go with one more. The A-Team van.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
So I think vans are so cool. I love vans, especially the GMC. So they use two different types of vans for that show. They used a Ford later on, but they used a GMC originally. The GMC van looks so cool. The General Lees have been overdone. I think the General Lees are awesome. They're putting those on top of Grand Marquis, so I would love to build one of those. But I think ultimately, Knight Rider.
Yeah.
I have a picture of me when I was like 10 years old sitting in Knight Rider. I'd have to dig that out. Did I find that?
You showed me a long time ago.
Okay.
I don't know if it was recently.
Yeah, I gotta show that.
Yeah.
So probably Knight Rider. I would love to build a Knight Rider. The kit for it, the dashboard and everything, the nose cone, the tail piece is about $6,000.
I just thought of a car. Back to the Future.
Nah,
That's something I would love.
those
to do.
cars are junk.
That's cool though.
Those cars are junk.
Okay.
Those cars are so slow. It's got a Peugeot 6-cylinder. They put out about 90 horsepower. They cannot even get up to 88 miles per hour.
Yeah, but when you were young, how did you feel about it?
You know what? Even when I was young, I didn't care.
No.
Actually, when Doc Brown backed out and the sound of that engine, I was like, oh my, that car is awesome. And then I found out that was overdubbed with a V8 Ford engine.
Oh.
That overdubbed. And I was like, what? And then I found out it was a V6 Peugeot engine. And that killed it for me. Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's great. My heritage, my people like built that car in Ireland.
Your people.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But no, I just yeah.
Well, Carla's got a question. Are there newer cars you both like? I would say yeah. There are some cars that you say that are new that I like. And I tell them if I don't like them.
You know, Carla, I can't think of one that I like. Yeah, Dad,
Yeah.
that's what I was talking. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, that's fine. I was just thinking. That's
No,
okay.
go ahead. I'm skipping. I shouldn't do that. Go ahead.
Okay. There's two cars actually you said recently that were new that you liked.
Actually, I really like what Kia is doing. So, if I'm going with like cars that are affordable and like practical and not electric, I despise electric cars. Yeah, Wayne, DMC's, which is DeLorean Motor Company, so bad. But anyway, Kia is doing great things. 100,000 mile, 10-year, unlimited warranty, amazing. And I hear that their customer service is impeccable. It's amazing. It's like #1 in the industry. They've come a long way, and they're like really second to none. I don't know, that Cadillac commercial was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think that was the one I was thinking. You liked the newer one. And then you did say to me you liked the new Tesla.
I did not.
No? It wasn't
No.
the new Tesla? Okay.
Oh, you mean the Cybertruck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Yeah, I think it's neat. I mean, I even have a die cast of it, but I think it's cool. But I don't like electric.
Yeah. Well, being that it's electric, no.
It,
but,
it's a gimmick.
yeah.
Electric cars are a gimmick, and it always will be.
Mm-hmm.
It was and always will be a gimmick. It's a golf cart, and if you find them on Marketplace, a golf cart, and you find one, it's like $400, needs batteries. Mm-hmm. Why? Because it's a gimmick. Mm-hmm. You find a gas powered golf cart that needs work, they're $1,500. But if you find an electric golf cart that needs work, they're $300. Because the batteries takes 8 of them. Mm. We just put a battery in Hunter's car. $230 for a battery. $230.
Yeah.
Because why? I'm not going to get into the whole electric car thing, but anyway, go ahead, honey.
All right. Let's see. Where was I?
Jeff. Okay. Me too.
All right. So Boo Productions.
That's Jeff.
That's Jeff. Okay. Not familiar. Okay. So.
That's okay. I know. He drives a Millennium Falcon.
The Millennium Falcon. Does Michelle believe in ghosts? What would you say?
I don't know.
How would you answer that question?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes, Dad. By the way, I just want to answer my dad. Yes, Dad. The one that we saw at the Odd is that the one I'm talking about. That I have the picture of me sitting in the Knight Rider. You believe that that exists, but you don't believe it's a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, some people have a different definition of what a ghost is. So it's kind of hard to answer that question.
Yeah, without getting into a spiritual debate.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
I mean, it was a flat out question, so.
Yeah, well, why am I answering it?
I just want to know what you thought I thought. So,
I don't know, honey. Sometimes you're hard to figure out. We've been together for how long?
25 years.
Yeah, and I still
But
don't.
I've known you since you were 12, so.
Yeah.
Let's see. I believe that there are evil spirits, so that's me being honest and how I feel about it. And that evil spirit to me is a ghost.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I believe they do exist.
Yeah. So, in other words, Jeff, she's not a skeptic.
No.
She.
No, I believe they are real.
Yeah.
And they do exist.
Yep. Exactly.
So, all right. Next question. Did you read all the other things people were saying?
No, I'm
a rusty van, PMS, Jeff.
Oh, that's got to be Jeff.
Okay, Wayne Dawson said it. He's referring to Jeff. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, Carl. I just saw what Carla put. Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right, I'm trying to figure out where I am because I'm lost.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. The last question was.
Oh, Laura, maybe. The Cybertruck thing?
Yeah, but
or was
okay, are there newer cars? The newer car thing. The ghosts, rusty van. Okay, Wayne, I'd be a TVR, fast and smooth. Yes. Founded by a man named Trevor. Wayne, so they have Ford engines and all different parts by different car manufacturers. I love TVRs. I think they're so awesome looking. And they're very rare here in the United States. We don't have any. If they are here, they're the gray market, as we call them here. So there's a lot of cars that we don't have here, and vice versa for you guys. So, and Carla says she would drive Bruce Wayne's Lamborghini. I don't know what Lamborghini he has, Carla. So. It must be in a newer movie you might be talking about. I'm an old school Lamborghini fan. I am not a new school Lamborghini fan. I think they're great cars. If somebody said, or we're gonna give you a new supercar, and the choices are Lamborghini or Ferrari, it would be a Ferrari. The pedigree on a Ferrari is just, in my opinion, second to none. And it would probably be a Ferrari 458. That's yeah. So anyways, where are we at? Jeff has the Millennium Falcon. I fly an X-wing. I'd be like you're like on the side of you, Jeff. I drive an AT-AT, Jeff. I'm on the ground, slow. Chrysler 300, Carla said. Do you have one of those, Carla, or did you have one? And did it have the Hemi in it? A friend of ours had the one with the Hemi in it. It was super fast. It was the all-wheel drive.
At least she believes the electric is trash.
Yeah, electric. It's a gimmick. I'm telling you, it's a gimmick. And, you know, we live here in the Northeast. And today it's negative, what, 2? Negative 1?
It's around there.
So, all right, Laura, what is your opinion of the new Cybertruck? Oh, I already answered that, right?
Yeah, but maybe she asked the question after we talked about it.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
So,
not
like I
sure.
said, I like it. There's been a lot of problems with the aluminum on it, with the tow hitch and stuff like that. I think it's really cool, to be honest with you. The thing is huge. If you have you seen one in person? I've seen 3 in person. I haven't been up still. I've seen them driving by them. I saw a black one actually, and I think they're coming out with. I thought it was a wrap, and then I saw just today. I saw that they're making them in black. So they're massive, and I think the ride quality is like really, really good. It's just not the future. It's just you have to be first of all, you have to be super rich to own one. It's $130,000 for the base model. $130,000. So Laura, I know that your son just bought a home, and I don't know what he paid. I'm not asking what he paid, but that is a nice home. That's a nice home, and not even a starter home. That's a nice home. So it's just stupid and ridiculous. Yeah, Carla, did you see what Carla wrote?
I like the Toyota 4Runners too.
What do I always say?
You like those?
Carla, whenever I see one, I go, look at that 4Runner. Look at that 4Runner.
Yeah.
There's a lady at our school that I'm not gonna say her name, but
Right.
Yeah, our daughter's friend has one. It's silver. It's
Friend's mother, not her friend.
yeah. Our daughter's friend has one. She's
13.
10. Yeah, she's 10 years old. She has a brand new one. It's nice. She's wicked spoiled. No, but yeah, it's awesome. I love it. And then there's one on the way to school. It's like green. You know, next to the post office. Mm-hmm. It's like a gunmetal gray or something like that.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
think I've seen that.
It's got like beadlock wheels on it. Oh, it's awesome. I just love those. And actually, you know, Friday House, he has a 96, but he lives in Texas. So, and he said everything works on it. And of course it has no rust. So that's gotta be awesome.
Michael said I drive the Tron bikes.
Yeah, me too.
Wayne's got a question. Do either of you like off-road cars?
Yeah, dude. I like, I would love to have a sandrail, like a Manx or something. I'd love to have a Beetle with the pipe sticking out the back, like a single pipe with the big tires on the back. I'd love to have like an off-road Beetle. That'd be so cool. Or I'd love to have like a rally car. There's a lot of cars I'd love to have and love to build, but
Well, he asked if either of us, but I love Jeeps in general.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Yeah, we like Wagoneers too, the old,
Yes.
like the 80s.
Always wanted one of those from the 80s.
Yeah.
It would be super cool.
In the movie What About Bob, they drive a Wagoneer. Mm-hmm. And I think that movie was like 89-ish or 90 maybe. So that Jeep had to be like around 88 or something like that. And that Jeep in that movie is so beautiful. Love that. And they're so expensive. If you find one that is like original or something, they're like $30,000-$40,000. Hey, go outside. How you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, I just lost my
Hey, Susan. Good to see you. Oh, did you see? I think we're caught up.
Yeah, I just got lost. I hit something by accident.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you going to continue your channel?
Oh, probably not right now. I would love to if I had more time, but I don't have time because it's a lot of work to edit, and I don't want to do it. If somebody did editing for me, I would probably do it on the side, but I don't like the editing.
Yeah, if you want to see a blooper reel, that's when we should film. When she asks when she says, I should probably set up a camera when you ask for advice on editing.
Yeah.
Because we fight.
Yeah.
That's when we bicker.
I hate editing. I've done it, but I hate it.
And like I'm using DaVinci Resolve, and you've seen that.
Mm-hmm. That's way too much work for me.
I
don't have the patience for it. I don't have the time for it.
It's not work. It's not the work. It's the difficulty.
Yeah.
Before we're using Moviezilla, which is like for little children compared to this.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times I would like explain things to you, you would forget.
Yeah.
And it would bug me because I'd have to always come down and explain again and again. And then you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's right. There it is. Yeah. And yeah, so. It's
because that part probably, I wanted to learn it, but it was like, wasn't my interest. To me, it was like a drag. Like it was like torture doing editing.
But that's why people don't do YouTube channels. Oh, I just want to do like a Dollar General grab bag thing. Yeah, everybody wants to just go shopping, but then you have to put the work in to do the edit. And that's what like bugged me about that. You would be like, oh, I hate this part, and you do nothing but complain. I'm like, yeah, but that's what a YouTube channel is. Yeah. And that's where it always would irritate me about people about not wanting to edit. Well, you have to.
Well, when I stopped, right before I stopped doing it, I knew how to edit at that point. I was doing it. But then I started working full time, and then everything changed where I couldn't do it anymore. So I would have continued probably on Moviezilla because to me it was okay to do. It was easy, but I would never want to switch over to what you do because it's to me complicating.
The thing of it is the more you do, the faster you get, and the easier it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would have to quit my job if I had to do it.
No, you
because you're down here all day editing, so I don't have time to edit all day.
No, no. You just have to do it on the weekends, and like I said, like it's the things you were doing, like you could whip through it, like with keyboard shortcuts and stuff.
Yeah.
You just have to learn it.
Yeah,
it's just
True. But I guess the question was, do I want to do my channel or would I?
Yeah. And she's got no interest at this.
Yeah.
time.
To be honest, it was my passion to record and do things, but it's not where I am right now in my life. So. And
I've offered to do it for her, but like when she's like doing flower arrangements and stuff, it would be all death metal.
Yes.
So if I edit for her, it'd be all like heavy metal and stuff. So
you had found some pretty good music for me before.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, do you want this? And I'm like, yeah, download that one.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Cool. But I wouldn't want to like edit your stuff because I would I'd fall asleep. So, hey, Matt, how you doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Yeah, I know. Like, touch grass. Like, I don't want to have like, there's a lot of ways you can do things, but like, I want to put the effort in myself and say like, I'm responsible for it. And, if that makes sense, like, I don't want to say, have like a channel where like, it's like autopilot, you know. To be honest with you, like the stuff I put out, I'm pretty proud of, and it turns into a sort of like a movie. And sometimes I get really frustrated. I'm like, man, it got like 30 views, and I made it into like a movie. Why am I doing this? But at the end of the day, I'm like, and I hate that cliche at the end of the day. But I just, you know, Laura and I talk a lot, and we always say, you know what, it's don't worry about everybody else. Let's just do it for us. Not me and her, but like, Laura does it for her. I do it for me. And at this point, just keep plugging away. Do what you like to do. I have changed a little bit in my editing style. I do love heavy metal, but I have started using a little bit of country music only because I'm kind of liking it, to be honest with you. My last video I did was the Rubicon, not Jeep, but it's a salvage yard. And that got like, I'm almost up to like 1,500 views in 13 days. Mm. And it's not because of the music or anything like that, I don't think. It's just, I think it's people like that video. But I'm just changing a little bit of the style. I'm adding a little bit more different styles. Not so much all metal and like that, because I don't want to turn people off. So sometimes I do think of the audience rather than myself. So
yeah. Wayne has a question, but I think it's just supposed to be funny.
Probably.
25 years is a life sentence. What has Michelle done to deserve it? LOL.
No, Wayne is serious. No.
Well, yeah, all those laughing faces.
Let me see. Where are we at, honey?
We're right below that high. Go outside. Raw, paranormal. Laura laughing with a wrench.
Honey, wait. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Hopefully, guys. I'm sorry if I've missed anything. I use an app called. All right. So I didn't miss any questions.
No,
okay.
Not yet. I'm scrolling down.
I did say hi to Susan.
Dad left.
Yeah, they're probably watching Svengoolie.
Yep. Somebody said,
Matt, thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Bill needs that BMW M3 2005.
Dude, I'm telling you, the M5 is a sick car, and you could get them cheaper if you could find them. They're very rare to find. But a friend of mine had an M5, and it had a V8 in it, and it's a muscle car. It's a muscle car built for the Autobahn. So imagine you're in a 1970 Barracuda built for the Autobahn, and it sounds like a 1970s muscle car. I mean, it's just, and it had these deep dish mag wheels on it. I mean, the offset was like this. It just, I'm getting chills. Such an awesome car. Look it up. I think it was a 2003 or 4 M5 6-speed. And when he hit that key, it growled to life. It was all stock. Just an amazing car. I think it was like a 4, I don't know how many liters it was. But it was a V8. It was just an amazing car. So, yeah. And he bought it brand new.
Go outside, touch grass. Mazda RX-8. I'm not sure what he is.
Yeah, Mazda RX-8.
Okay.
1.3 rotary engine with like 190 horse, which is it's crazy. That's like crazy.
Wayne Dawson. Ferrari 458. Good car as long as it's not a dyno.
Yeah, he's talking about the... I'm talking about like the new 458s. Like the 2016s and stuff. Oh, he said a Dino.
Oh, Dino?
Yeah, Dino.
I said it wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, he's talking like the 70s. They're still cool, though. I still like those cars.
Carla said, yeah, the 300 drive, very smooth.
Oh, what was it?
The 300 drive, very smooth. Carla said that.
Where are we?
Right below that, underneath the... They were sharing YouTube.
Okay. honey.
Right here. Oh, no, there we go.
All right. Jeff says, Bill, it's all about topic. I'll spend hours for things that no one watches, but if I mention paranormal nightmares or twins, it takes off. Yeah, I know, dude. And then it's like, you feel like you feel sleazy because you don't want to do that. Like, you want to do things on your own merit. Not that like you're like, oh, should I mention this so that I get views? And you know what? I'm to the point now where like, so you guys, tomorrow a new video is coming out, and I've decided I'm gonna try desperately every week to get a video out, no matter what it is. And tomorrow it's a time lapse of me plowing and my kids sledding. So I clicked, that it's made for children. So it's going to be a time lapse of me plowing, and it's super fast and everything. It's kind of cool because it's kind of like, what is it, Satisfying? One of those videos where it plows really fast.
Yeah.
And it's country music. And it's actually funny because my kids are moving quick and they're giggling and stuff. And it was actually during the pandemic when I filmed this. It's been in the archives that long. So this is 4 years ago. And I'm like, this has been sitting in the archives for a while. I'm going to do something with this. I put it up and I'm like, I don't care if it gets views as long as I'm putting something out so that YouTube goes, all right, this channel's doing something. And then next week I'll have more Kia stuff, a transmission oil pan that I had to put on. I did that 6 months ago, and then my son Saab we're working on. So yeah, I get it, Jeff. Like you just, it's like, what do? Do you mention it? It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want to do. I'm not gonna worry about like. And then finally, hopefully, it'll catch on. I think it's like with me and Laura. Like, if people don't show up for her lives, she's like, you know what? I'm going on anyway. Maybe she'll ask Carla to go on, or Wayne or me or whatever, and she'll just hit the live button. So, yeah, dude, I get it, man. It sucks. I think one of my, I'd really like to go into more pick and polls and see if they'll let me. But it's like, all right, my channel's slowly growing. I got 20 more subscribers in the last 2 days.
Yeah, it's like every day you've been getting a subscriber or two.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And I just want to get some more before I contact more pick and polls and say, hey, can I come to your place and video? Because I don't want to go without them knowing. I don't want to whip out my phone and I want them to know I'm doing it. I don't want to be a sleaze bag and not say I'm at an undisclosed place and I want them to know I'm doing it and then advertise, hey, I'm at John's pick and pull. Give them a call because I want to advertise for them. That's kind of what I want to be all about. So I think those videos are going to do well. And I want to hit a bunch of I want to go to the beach this year. Not every Thursday, but more and do car shows.
Car show.
Yeah. But I also don't want people mad at me either. I get worried about that too. What are you filming my car for?
Yeah.
People are nuts. So I get nervous about that too.
I'm not sure if you answered this question. Central Mass Paranormal Society.
Yeah.
Is the guest your wife, Bill?
Yes. That's Susan.
Okay.
Yes, Susan, it is.
Hi, Susan.
And thank you for being here. Yes, this is my wife, Michelle.
Hello.
Oh.
Let's see.
Yeah, Jeff. So I have there's a racetrack near us called Esta. Yes and no. It's kind of boring. I would love to go. I'd love to have a track where it's more curves. We have Watkins Glen near us. Well, it's not near. It's 3 hours away. Problem is, I hate Carla. Problem is, I hate the sun. And last time I was there was with my buddy who passed away. The guy that I learned all my mechanic stuff from. He passed away, and we would go. And being out in the sun was really hard on me. And when they would drag race, it would take a long time for them to set up in between sometimes. So, and then I noticed I just don't know if those would, maybe they get views. I should try going once. to like a street. What do they call them? Street gripes or something they call them. Maybe to that it'd be like kind of more interesting than just like the regular super fast ones that are like, oh, they're here and then they're gone, like the 10-second, 9-second, 8-second cars. You ever been in an 11-second car? I know it might not sound fast, but that's fast. Let me know in the chat if anybody's been, if they know what even that means. Anybody ever been in an 11-second car? Honey, you ever been in an 11-second car? Do you know what that means?
0 to 60?
Yo, Garrett. Oh, hey, buddy. Ever been to... no, dude. You've been there, right? And you've taken your 944... Garrett's a buddy of mine. He's got a 944 Porsche. He's got a 944 Safari that he built, which is really cool. No, dude, I would like to go there, actually. Oh, so 11 seconds, I'm talking about in the quarter mile. So by the time you hit the quarter mile, you've done it in 11 seconds. I mean, a friend of mine had a Plymouth Valiant, 1965 Valiant. And before he put in a big block, he had a 318 stroker in it. And it was an 11-second car. And I don't think we did it in 11 seconds, but because we were on the road. We weren't on a track, but it was an 11-second car. And by the time we got back to the house, he turned around and came back. I was like, get me out of this thing. Get me out. Because it was so scary. Darren.
Yeah.
Darren Buchanan.
Yeah.
That car was so scary.
You used to have a Porsche that was too fast, didn't you? You were like, oh, I got to sell this thing. It's way too fast. Remember, there was one Porsche you had.
I still have that car.
Do you still have that one? Okay.
Well,
you're like, it's kind of fast.
No, I still have that.
Okay. That's the one.
My wife doesn't even know I still have cars.
All right. Well, it's probably because it's had something covered over it forever, and I don't remember
I
seeing
no,
it.
that was my Hayabusa that I said I had to sell.
Oh, that too, though. But I remember you saying about the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my Hayabusa did 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, so I said I had to get rid of that.
Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, we don't want you dying.
Yeah, because when I had 148 in like, I don't remember how it didn't take me long to get 148, and I was like, of course it still had more to go. I was like, all right, that's enough. I have to get rid of this motorcycle.
Yeah.
It's like this is too much.
Well, Matt came on here. He said, hello, guys. I don't know if you missed that.
Yeah, Matt. Yep.
You did?
Yep.
Okay.
He works at Advance.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, he's a good dude. Matt always hooks me up. 7 creams, 7 sugars. Yeah. Jeff, let me see. Wait, what did Jeff say? I'm more of a 60-second car kind of guy. Is that the van, Jeff, or is that the? I know you guys got a Hyundai. What do you guys have? So your daughter has something. Hyundai Accent or something? Yeah. Yeah, Michael. A friend of mine had a Corvette. I've been in a couple vets. He had a 93 anniversary edition. It was ruby red. Beautiful car. And that was pretty quick. It had the LT1 in it, which they put out about 350 horse. And he bought that brand new. That was pretty nice. I would love to have a vet now. Like an 80s vet or a 90s vet. A C4.
I know you talked about your editing, but I'm not sure if you answered this question. It says Central Mass said, Bill, what do you use for editing?
Oh, Susan, I use DaVinci Resolve. I absolutely love it. There is a learning curve to it, just like obviously anything, but it's so versatile. And once you do learn it, it's like second nature. I love it.
Go outside, touch grass. He says, Bill, you need Starbucks.
Yeah, dude, I do not like Starbucks, man. I've actually stopped the Dunkin'. pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really go out, so
Yeah. And I remember you don't like Tim Hortons.
Tim Horribletons. So I don't know if you guys have Tim Horribletons. That's a Canadian company, and then it moved down to like Buffalo area, and then it's worked its way into New York and stuff. But pretty much we just make coffee here now at home. And
What's your new favorite?
the Maxwell House 100% Colombian.
Medium. Roast.
So, yeah. But yeah, if I'm going to go out and get coffee, I'll look for a Dunkin'. I still like Dunkin'. But actually, the Dunkin' that I had in Oneonta wasn't very good.
No.
I think it was the water.
Oh yeah.
I think they used like the
Probably.
toilet water. I think they ran out,
Unfiltered.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Laura. She says you're doing a great job, Michelle. Ah, thank you.
Maybe-
Hugs and kisses.
Maybe I should do like what Jeff does. He has him and his wife, Dana.
Yeah.
I'll just have you on so you can help me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so calm sometimes, not always. Let's see.
Jeff, what is your van? Is it an Astra or is it like a full size van? Yeah, dude, I want to make it the shaggin' wagon. Chicks love it.
Let's see. I don't see any questions. Anybody got any more questions?
Let's see. Michael, a friend of mine and I were in Indiana one time. All right, look, Michael, I'll read this this looks like a story. A friend of mine and I were in Indiana one time. And we were going down the straight downhill. And I was going up the track. And we jumped the holy crap. Wait, what? Did I read that right?
What? Wait, I don't know where you are.
We jumped the holy crap? Oh, we jumped the track. Holy crap. Is this supposed to rhyme, Michael? Oh, dude, I actually want to buy your van. That sounds cool. I love those Savannah 2500s.
Wayne had to leave.
Oh, dude, okay, yeah. It's like 11 o'clock for him.
Let's see.
Jeff, maybe can you drive it here and then like fly home? Jeff, I bet your van is in like way better shape than like anything that's here too. Like I bet it. He lives in Ohio,
Okay.
so like I bet you like he'd be like, oh no, it has rust on it.
Oh.
But like,
But it really doesn't.
yeah, for like what their rust is compared to like, I'd be
Yeah.
like, dude, this is so clean.
Our rust is like you touch it and it falls off.
Yeah,
It's like dust.
right. It's some reaction. See, Jeff says. Let's see. Jeff says Dana did some reaction for our next video, and I put in our members side. People loved it. Oh, see, that's cool. I don't have members. Nobody cares.
We have another one. Booth Productions. Have you ever thought about filming racing content like drag racing?
Yeah, honey, I already answered
Oh, you
that.
answered that? Sorry.
Yeah, you're like way behind.
Sorry. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, let me scoot on down. I can't drink coffee after 3 p.m. That's what Carlos
Yeah,
said.
Matt, I do watch that Rustic Gold sometimes. To be honest with you, and this is not an insult to that guy. I like falling asleep to that guy, and I'll fall asleep to Vice Grip Garage too. And it's not an insult. It's just cause it's soothing. I'll fall asleep to Vice Grip Garage just cause it's like I like watching it, and I get
Yeah.
relaxed.
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
I like him. I actually like watching him too. So, thanks, Carla. She says Michelle makes it look easy to be live. Well, it's not really easy, I guess, but
Well, it's your first time.
it's my first time. But I don't know. I guess when I was thinking about doing it, I was nervous.
Well, you
But
know,
doing
I could
it-
move this here for you,
Yeah.
but
It's actually harder to see it anyways.
yeah,
so
and
I
I'm
just
gonna
use
get
this.
the TV for over here. I just don't
Okay.
have a cord.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry, guys. I'm not doing it on time.
yeah, she's using her phone, so it's delayed for her.
Yeah.
So, and then let's see. Jeff says no, it really does have rust, like bad. I'll send you a picture. All right, yeah, Jeff. Actually, I'd love to see it because I'll send you a picture of Off-Road Dakota. I want to upload that video too. Me and my buddy LB, we did this video called Off-Road Dakota, and I have to upload that video, and I'll show you like what rust looks like for us New Yorkers. But I parted that Jeep out because I needed the transmission out of it. But oh my gosh, speak of the devil here. Long day. LB West says, long day, just got home. I hate to do this, but I'm going to need to
You just start
the show over. All right,
Yeah.
ready? 3, 2, 1. I have a special guest today.
Hi, everyone. Oh, LB's on.
Yeah.
Hey, LB. How are you?
For those of you who don't know LB West, I've known him since 6th grade. So, yeah. Let me see.
Let's see. I'm crushing it. Oh, wow. Thanks, Laura. I'm crushing it.
You know, I found this. All right, guys. Let's see what we can see here.
Laura says you need to set up a monitor. Is that why you said that with the TV?
Well, just so that you could see the chat better. And then, but anyway, all right. So I wanted to challenge everybody in the chat here and, well, myself too, and my wife. But all right. You guys ready?
I guess.
All right. Who is credited with? Now I haven't gone over these or anything. Like I didn't pre-read these. I read this first question,
Okay.
and I know the answer to this.
I think I might know.
All right, and nobody look, no Googling. Don't you know? Yeah, this is my first ride. No Googling. Everybody, be fair. If you think you know it, I'll give you like 20 seconds or whatever. But who is credited with inventing the world's first practical automobile powered by internal combustion engine? This is a trick question, just so you know, and I think people are going to say something.
Well,
No. Yeah, me too, Matt. I would dude. I'd love to have a Model T. I want to get an Amish carriage and put an engine on it.
oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Does anybody think they know the answer, honey? Do you think you know the answer?
I was going to say what Carla said.
Nope. Well, maybe. I'm not going to say
think
no.
Ford, because wasn't he like the first person to invent the steam engine?
It's not Mary Poppins, Jeff. Anybody? Now let's debunkers. Let's do some looking. Do we see any perhaps logos? Do we see any? How about in the background? Where is this? That's what I did, but I already knew the answer. It was built in 1885, so we have this right here, right? Good guess. Good guess.
Matt says,
So I knew everybody was going to say Ford. I knew it. But let me click the little button. Everybody ready? Yeah. Do. It's a Mercedes-Benz.
oh my goodness. Who would have guessed?
It's actually, his last name is Benz. So Germany. Yep. Benz is widely referred to as the father of the car and the father of the automobile industry. So those darn pesky Germans at it again. They did get some things right, didn't they? All right, let's see what the next one is. The Porsche car brand is originated in what country?
You're asking me? I know this.
Yeah.
You don't.
Well,
I can't answer this question.
well, I'm not. Go ahead. No, you can.
You want me
just
to?
take your guess. Go ahead.
I don't want to say. I want them to guess.
No, go ahead. It's just a guess, and then people in chat can guess too.
Germany.
Anybody else? Clearly, that didn't get the parts from O'Reilly's. No. Anybody else? Anybody? Yes. Yes. No, it's Poland. It is Poland. No, I'm kidding. You're right. It's Germany. All right, let's see what we got next. Germany. We don't even. Yeah, it's Stuttgart, by the way, is the city. What does SUV stand for? Oh, look at this. In the medical field, it's standardized uptake value. You know, I don't even know if I know that. SUV. We all know it's something vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you it's suburban
Utility.
suburban utility vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah. That's my guess. Suburban utility vehicle.
I don't know about suburban though.
Yeah, no, because
Is that-
it's suburban.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a suburban.
Yeah.
Carla drives a suburban. What year is your suburban, Carla? Sport utility.
Sport. Yes.
Jeff got it.
See, I knew it wasn't suburban.
Yes. I'm stupid. I can't believe I didn't know that. LB got it too. All right, you guys got it. Sport utility. How stupid. Okay. What was the first car to be equipped with gull wing doors? There's a picture of it right there. I'm going to let you guys guess this. That's a picture of it.
It's an 09.
LB's going to get it. I bet you LB's going to get this. Carla's got an 09 Suburban? That thing must be awesome. I'm a little jealous. Carla, can we have it? Yeah, I bet you it is nice. Yes, I know yes, I know that, Jeffrey. See, LB got it. I knew he would.
Boo Productions. It's a suburban. Suburban is a sport utility.
No.
LOL.
LB got it.
Yeah, Mercedes.
But is this the 380 or is this a 550, LB? I think it's a 550. Can lay a mattress in the back or kiddos are camping? Yeah. I got rid of my excursion to Mr. LB West in the chat. But I'll probably get it back.
Yeah, you guys always do that back and forth.
Yeah, I'll get it back. All right, let's see what this, if it gives the actual model of the, it's a 300. But LB takes it. Model 300 SL. LB, remember when we went to that James Taylor, not James Taylor, the guitar player, but James Taylor, TaylorMade. He had one of these. Remember that? I have a picture of that. He had one of these in his collection. Let's see. Didn't the Porsche James Dean crashed and cursed fall into the rabbit hole some night? Wait, Dennis. Didn't the Porsche James Dean crashed and cursed fall into... Yeah, actually, Dennis, that brings me to Laura, Paranormal Ross, Ross-Side Paranormal. She does a magazine, Paranormal Pages. She, in my section, we have a story about that car, actually. So, yes, very good. And with also, she has a bunch in there. But Bonnie and Clyde's car as well.
Another question. Is a 552 better than the 550? Boo Productions wants to know.
Let's see. It's 552 better than the 550. I would say the 552 has like better options, probably like a bigger motor or something like that. But I'm not sure actually. That's a good question. Did they make a 552? Is that just a joke? GTO is a GOAT. Let me see. GTO. Matt's gonna know this because he has one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dennis, yes. This is a Mercedes, yes. Yes, Laura needs content for March. Dennis, if you have any articles you want to write, let us know. You can submit anything to my friend Laura. Let me see. Yeah, I knew it. You ever see that movie Mr. Mom? You're gonna wire it all 220? Yeah, 220, 221, whatever it takes. Oh my gosh, what did you use? A 38? Yeah, 38, 39, whatever it takes. Let me see. Yeah, Matt, what does, I know they call him a GOAT, but GTO. So GT is Grand Touring. I know GT is Grand Touring, but I don't know if that's something else. All right, let's move on to how old was Henry Ford when he founded the Ford Motor Company? I'm going to say, because I know that he was old when I'm going to say he was, I don't know the answer to this, but I'm going to say, I know he was old. I'm going to say he was 49.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Because he was older. He was an inventor his whole life. But I'm going to say he was 49. What are you going to say?
I'd say 49.
Yes, there's Laura's, in case anybody wants to submit anything. Okay, Jeff says 32. That's not an option, Jeff, but we'll take it.
Oh, maybe he can't.
Okay, yeah, Jeff. It's 29, 39, 49, or 59. Sorry, guys, if you can't see the... because my pictures are over it. Sorry, you guys. Here's the options: 29, 39, 49, 59. Hut. I apologize.
Laura says 40. That's probably before she knew the numbers.
Yeah, my bad. All right, so, yeah, all right. Let me reveal, and it is...
Wait a second. Answer.
Crap.
Look at theirs. You got to see what theirs are.
Oh, good. It's covered.
Boo Productions, 49. Laura says 49. Mysteries Untold. Michael says 59.
Guess what?
What?
We're all wrong.
Was he 59?
It's right there.
Oh, 39. Okay.
He was 39, you guys. So he's a little bit younger than I thought. Okay, Matt. Gran Turismo Omologoto. Huh. Italian name at the end of there. That's cool. So, yeah, Gran Turismo is Italian. That's cool.
Fragile.
All right. Question. What was the first car model produced by the Ford Motor Company? Oh, that's easy. 1,750 cars were made in 1903 and 1904. Ooh, this is a trick question because everybody's going to go to the first car. But only 1,750 cars. We all know that the Model T...
Yeah, that was the first car.
Yeah, but they made like 4 million Model Ts.
Okay.
And this says that 1,750 cars were made in 1903 and 1904. Model T, then the Model A came. So I don't know what this is. No, the Model A came after the Model T. The Model A was had the back looked more like a wagon. which I would love to have a Model A. Model Ts are neat, but I'd love to have a Model A. It's not. I know it's not one of those. I wish they had multiple choice. Well, you know what? Our pictures are over this, so I'm going to scoot ahead
Okay.
so they don't know. Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Okay.
Anybody? Think of your alphabet, you guys.
Well, LB said Model A.
LB did get it. Sorry, buddy, you did get it. Look at LB like surprising me here.
It's like patting himself on the back.
I know. LB, do you remember when I said, hey, do you want to do it live with me? And he's like, I don't think I'd have anything to offer on your live show, dude. Dude, yeah, you would. So, all right, you guys.
Carla put Bill? Question mark.
Carla? A Ford Focus. Yes, Jeff, you're right. It was the Ford Focus. Ford Focus was the first Ford ever. No, dude, it was the Ford Escort. Get with it. All right. You know, hang on a second. Maybe I can there. There, you guys. My bad. There, I've moved us out of the way.
Laura wants LB to do the show.
I know, we could do one early, like during the day or something. Doesn't have to be at night. Let me see. Question, excluding trucks and SUVs, what was the best-selling car in America from 2002 to 2020? I know the answer to this.
Are you sure?
2023. LB's going to get it. I know LB's going to get this one.
Okay.
Now, excluding trucks and SUVs, we would have said the Ford F-150 because that's the best-selling truck in America. But I know LB's going to get this. A Roadster is a car without a roof. Oh, or Matt might get this. No. Well, geez. Jeff, that's a good one, too. But you're close. Jeff said Honda Civic. All right, Dennis. Thanks, brother. Yeah. What is tomorrow's? What time is it? Oh, he's probably got to put the daughter to bed. Thanks for being here, brother. I appreciate it.
Bye, Dennis.
Okay. You got Wayne and Garth. I know. Actually, LB, me and him used to do Wayne's World. We used to do that.
Don't you still have it on cassette tape or something?
Yeah, I think we do. Okay, guys. This is my guess. The Toyota Camry. I think that's what it is. It's going to be the Camry.
What if it's something else? What if I have... Okay, so I'm going to say Chevy Corsica.
No.
Oh, yeah, that would be like
I think it's the
90s.
most crushed car.
90s.
All right, ready? Here we go. Toyota Camry.
Oh, you got it.
Yep. No, I knew it was Camry.
Matthew said Chevy Cobalt.
All good guesses. All right. Here we go. What car company produces the DB11 and Vantage models? Oh, Aston Martin. Oops, sorry.
You gave it.
Yeah, sorry. I just gave it away. If Wayne were in here, he would have known that because he's from the UK. Sorry, I just gave the answer away. There's no point on guessing. Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Sorry, LB would have got that. All right. What was the first commercially produced vehicle with a power steering system? I'm going to say it was like a Buick.
I'd say Chevy.
It's going to be like Chrysler or something. I think Chrysler was like always on top of like the company called it Hydra Guide.
Yeah, because Chevy was from Chrysler, right?
No.
Is that how those two go together?
That's General
or no?
Motors.
That's General Motors? Okay.
It was Chrysler, Dodge. That's all Mopar.
Okay.
I'm going to say it was like a Mopar of some sort. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, LB. No, not Subi. I don't think it was Subaru. But Subaru's been around a long time, longer than people think. But yeah, I think so too, LB. Let's see though. I think it is a Chrysler. Yeah, Chrysler Imperial. Yep. Power steering system was pretty much standard on American cars by 1960.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to like 9:30, guys. I know we're keeping you longer than I planned on.
We're down to 6.
yeah.
Somebody had Paranormal Toledo be right back. Got to tuck in the missus and the puppies.
Oh, he'll be back? Okay.
Yep.
All right, on May 5th, 2022, a car sold for 143 million at auction. What kind of car was it? All right, I'm going to say it was a Ferrari of some sort.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Are you saying that just because I'm saying
No,
it?
because it's like an expensive car.
I'm going to say it was like a Ferrari 505 or something, California. That's like a stupid, ridiculous number for any car. Or maybe a Bugatti. I would say like a Bugatti, not a new one, an old one. Not a Bel Air. Harry, who we just bought an old Chrysler with power steering. Yeah, there you go, Elb. But I'm gonna say Ferrari is but I don't know what. I'll just say Ferrari. In the picture here, they're showing a Camaro. That's not a Camaro. That sold for 143 million.
How's that even possible?
It's just
Like, how could it be worth that
you have to be
much?
a sheik with oil fields.
What was it, made out of gold or something?
I don't understand what that's. I know. I don't understand. All right, I'm going to reveal, guys. I don't know the answer to this.
What did you say it was?
I'm just going to say Ferrari
Okay.
or Bugatti.
Okay, I'll say Lamborghini.
Okay, well, there you go.
Mercedes.
1955 Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR Unheimlich Coupe. Whatever it is. I'm not even going to read it because it's probably some sort of prototype. There are only 2 of these automobiles in existence. The other one is on display at the Mercedes-Benz Corporate Museum. Well, good for you. What does Volkswagen translate to in English? Everybody knows that.
Volkswagen?
Yeah.
VW. I don't know.
Anybody know this one? I know it.
Of course you do.
Ba 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 ba.
I don't know.
Ba 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 ba. What's the battery looking like on that?
Active. It's just
Does it say?
Oh, it's low.
Yeah, it says low.
Yeah.
Okay. No, the 007 car is an Aston Martin, Laura. The people's car is what Volkswagen stands for.
LB said farts wagon.
Yeah. In English, it means the people's car.
Okay.
There you go. People's car. All right. The first Ford Mustang was sold at a Ford dealership in what city?
Ford dealership.
And it was sold on April 14th, 1964, before it was even introduced at the New York World's Fair. I don't know the answer to this.
Atlantic City.
Okay, good. I'm going to say Indiana. What city? I don't know. It was Gary, Indiana.
Gary.
There. I was alive. Let me see. Okay. That's what I'm going to say. That's a good answer. LB said Detroit. He's probably right because that's where it's made. So it probably scooted out
Yeah.
the door, hit a dealership, and then was sold there. Stinking LB. All right, LB, you ready? What?
Newfoundland, Canada.
Newfoundland, honey.
Oh, Newfoundland. No.
St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada.
Okay.
Its introduction at the New York's World's Fair took place on April 17th. That's crazy. Look at that fastback. Isn't that nice?
Yeah. It's pretty.
This is a 66 though.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
Well, there you go. What was the first mass-produced hybrid electric vehicle? Well, I'm going to look at this little icon right here, and I don't even recognize it. If this is the picture of it, I don't recognize what that is. Obviously, they're not around anymore. Fun fact, the first hybrid car was built in 1899 by engineer Ferdinand Porsche, but we digress. Does anybody know who Ferdinand Porsche was? Oh, I know what the first hybrid electric vehicle was. It was the Honda, that Honda thing with those side skirts in the back. Or was it that city, that city thing? Well, I don't think I know it. I don't think anybody else does. So let's go. Toyota Prius. Oh. All right. Oh, it was released in Japan in 1997. All right. It's kind of a trick question. Yeah, the Insight, LB. That's what I was thinking of, that Insight. Me and you kind of thought it was cool. Maybe it wasn't electric, though, that car, was it? I think it was a hybrid. All right. What car company founder was known as the Comentador? Oh, he was also known as Il Drake. He's definitely Italian. Oh, I know who it is. The owner of Ferrari. Enzo Ferrari.
Okay.
I'm going to say Enzo Ferrari. And I'm going to move on because I don't think anybody else is going to know this. There he is.
Enzo, yeah.
Enzo Ferrari.
Laura says it looks like he was drinking.
Yeah, he looks he probably was. What is the name of the inventor who sued both Ford and Chrysler for the patent infringement of his first intermittent windshield wiper mechanism? I don't know. Iacocca. I have no idea. Robert Kearns. Well, there you go. What was the first car produced by the Tesla Motor Company? The Model S, the Model 3, the Roadster Sport Car, or the Model X SV? It was number 3, the Roadster Sports Car. LB might get that, I don't know, but we're just going to move. There you go. The Roadster in 2008. That's it. That's the first Tesla, you guys, right there.
That's pretty.
In 1914, what company introduced the first mass-produced V8 engine? There goes my wife. Let's see if I can get you back, honey.
Okay.
You getting tired?
It's my wrist from holding my phone. Change my position.
There she is.
Is this active? Yep.
Looks different. Okay, everybody got that? It's going to be Ford. Oh, it's Cadillac. Who was Alice? I don't know who this is.
Oh. No, I don't know.
She looks like the lady from Misery.
Yeah, she does. Kathy Bates?
Yeah, she looks like Kathy Bates. That's not interesting to me. The first woman to drive an automobile across the United States from coast to coast. Oh, that was the answer. What is a key car?
Oh, you know this.
I do.
Yeah, you've talked about key cars before.
Honey.
You don't know?
Nope.
All right.
I don't know. It's a little, probably 2-stroke engine or something in it. I have no clue what that is. The smallest category of Japanese expressway legal motor car. Yep. Well, how would I know that? We don't live in Japan. The Studebaker wagon and automobile manufacturer was based on, in what state? Oh, Detroit. Right? Oh, Indiana. All right, and that's it for that. Where are we at? Well, you guys, I want to thank everybody for sticking around. And I want to thank my mods. I don't know who's all left, probably LB, Jeff. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Laura, Carla, blah, 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 blah. Everybody. I want to thank my wife for sticking around. I know we went long today, 7:30, 8:30. We went on for like 3 hours. And I didn't take a break either.
No, we started at 7:30.
7:30, 8:30, 9. Oh, okay, 2 hours. Yeah. All right, good. Yeah. I can't do math. That's why I have my wife here. Carla. Yeah, so thanks everybody so much for sticking around. We're going to try to make sure that we have every Saturday night. I know that other people go on Saturdays. I'm going to try to do during the week sometime, once in a while. I'm going to do Wednesday nights at 7 from now on too. Just kidding, Laura. And I appreciate it. And, maybe we'll get my wifey on and see if she wants to do it, like just be a part of it from now on. And until Dennis could come on and
It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, and help out and stuff like that. And I really appreciate it. And let me see if I can, as Jeff always says, the awkward ending.
Thank you, Laura.
Yeah, what does Laura have to say?
Thank you, Carla.
Yeah, Elb, we'll talk like during the week. We'll grab coffee. Elby and I try to grab coffee like once a month anyway, and get an Egg McMuffin.
Yeah.
Make fun of people at McDonald's and stuff like that, and talk about life and all that good stuff. And
bye, LB.
Yeah, and so we'll see you on the next one. My new video's coming out tomorrow. If you want to see somebody plow for 3 hours, all wrapped up into about 4 minutes, and then see what it looks like, little kids sledding.
It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then, tomorrow I'll be out in the garage helping my son try to get a check engine light off and coil springs, and I'll be recording that. And next time, though, I'll see you. Thanks again for sticking around. My wife and I appreciate it. And we'll see you next week on Carburetors and Coffee.
Yep.
All right. Love you guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.